My name is Martin Schubert, and I'm the Forest Manager here at the University of Tennessee's Forest Resources Research and Education Center. The standing timber we see around us is essentially a carbon bank, and we are capturing that every time we are growing a tree, from seedling to the mature forest that we have around us.
My name is Kevin Hoyt. I'm the director of the UT Forest Resources Ag Research and Education Center, headquartered here in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. First and foremost, I am a forester, and so I like to see the forest resources utilized, whether it be from a consumption standpoint on timber harvesting or from recreation, all the other aspects that come with it, ecosystem services, and to be able to come up with innovative ideas that we can launch from this whole project. And the whole forest carbon thing is very interesting because we are truly innovators here with the partnership. We're one of the first universities to enter into this program, and we're plowing new ground. We're gonna find out things from this partnership that may not otherwise be discovered.
Alex Wiese, the Director of Conservation for the Tennessee chapter of the Nature Conservancy. So the Nature Conservancy, we are a nonprofit conservation organization, and our mission is to protect the lands and water upon which all life depends.
The Nature Conservancy brings to the table a lot of the carbon credit resources that really just complement what we've already been doing here on the University of Tennessee property. And it is a testimony to the leadership of the University of Tennessee and the Institute of Agriculture, in that we've gone from, prior to UT ownership, we've gone from hydrocarbon extraction to carbon credits due to the management over the past 80-some years.
Why we're excited about working with the university? Well, it really starts with the land. The Nature Conservancy has identified the forests that the university owns and the surrounding lands as being some of the highest conservation priorities in the state and within the Southern Appalachians. And that's a testament to the university's careful management and stewardship of these lands since the earlier part of the century.
So the University of Tennessee, being one of the first schools to partner with the Nature Conservancy, really is on the cutting edge of this carbon credit, and it is going to enable us to be a leader in the development of this process and be able to disseminate information on how well this works. Research is all about knowledge, and the resources through the carbon credit market will enable us to capture more knowledge on this forest than what we currently can do on our own.
I see it as an opportunity to further research availability because of the funding that we'll get, where we'll be able to enhance our access to our property, hopefully generate possibly research assistantship positions, and help some of our faculty, especially with startup funds, that they can come out and launch projects on the ground that we might not otherwise be able to do. And then the big part of it is the forest inventory that we're going to get out of the project. There'll be lots and lots of data that'll be used for timber inventory, silviculture aspects, forest ecology, and also forest health, because these plots will get some information on the ground that in areas that we might not have been able to visit in recent years, and give us an idea what's truly going on all 11,400 plus or minus acres that is in the FREC.
What makes this partnership here so unique is that the Nature Conservancy started a program called Work in Woodlands, where we partner with private landowners to help them manage their forests sustainably, and we do that through certification, and we also help connect them to a carbon market, which is essentially tapping into revenue that's in the trees that isn't being realized by the landowner. So there's really three main parts to this partnership. There's the certification of the forest to a certification that's the Forest Stewardship Council, which is considered to be the gold standard of certification. There is the development of a carbon offset project here, which allows us to, through a very robust scientific process, measure the amount of carbon that is being produced over a 40-year period on these forests, and then allows us to sell those carbon through the voluntary market to buyers across the country. And then the third part, which is really the first time that the Nature Conservancy has done anything like this, is to work with the university to set up a fund. We're calling it the Climate Smart Forestry Fund, where we will take money that is generated from the carbon project, put it back into the fund, and then the fund will be used to support innovative research around forestry, understanding how changing climate is affecting our forests, and what we're most excited about is training the next generation of foresters, which is just so important. There's an African proverb that you can walk faster if you go by yourself, but you can walk further if you walk together. And this is an example of that. The university is a national leader in research and forest management. And the Nature Conservancy, we pride ourselves in being a science-based organization, but often we can't do that science ourselves. And so we get to bring these two organizations together, which have some of the, I think, best recognized brands and best staff, best resources. We bring them together, and we're going to go a lot further together in the future.